use cases of NFTs and also in the creator economy and all the experiences from gaming and beyond. It's still in its infancy, and it's just exciting to see what's being worked on at the moment. James, I remember watching you talk last year at Amsterdam and also at Polkadot Decoded, and it was really informative. I loved getting that insight from a VC's perspective from you. And I also saw recently that DFG, it topped the list of VCs invested in Dotsama projects. So I wanted to know what makes Polkadot and Kusama special, and how did the Dotsama ecosystem come into your radar? What was it about these projects that had captivated your investment and attention?
Yeah, sure. Polkadot is really, the topic we cannot avoid, right? So since you guys, build on Polkadot and we are heavily into Polkadot ecosystem, I feel like this is really a long term plan because we initially invest into DOT in back to 2017, and in 2019 we also buying a lot of DOT on the OTC market, and also we buying the second market after DOT get listed on 2020, and we're still holding all of them. So this is a really a long term plan because on the layer one side or people will call layer zero for the Polkadot technology. It's more a long-term plan, so it's not only because if you're building infrastructure, it's not going to be easy. You need to have bigger visions, great teams, and the patience to realize that vision. That is really important. And for the ecosystem, we've been more like to we don't really, from the investment part, we don't really being picky about this, about the industry, about the sector they're working on, as long as they're good projects, have innovations, and have a good team work on that, then we will probably invest. So that's so far still the investment criteria we have in the Polkadot space. There's not a lot of Polkadot project, to be honest. Recently, in a couple of months, we do invest some like Sumi, Sapphire Mode, and like a few others. Of course, we were supporting, keep supporting these kind of new team and project built on top of Polkadot ecosystem, as long as the project itself makes sense. So that is how we work, and how we kind of support. And for Polkadot itself, I mean, there's a lot of controversial topic about whether it is going to be popular again, or whether it works again. Cause it's just normal, I would say, unlike your Bitcoin or Ether, then you are very mature. You're gonna have that kind of serve as kind of like the index or of the industry. Then for the other layer one protocol, you have to be patient, especially in the bad time, or in the hard times, right? So this is really important. And Solana, you can see that solve also pretty hard time, what after what happened to FTX. So it's going to be good time and bad time. But the point is, you have to, well, as long as the vision is right, as long as the things you work on is right, then you have to be patient, really trying to be more focused on your ecosystem, how to grow your ecosystem, than really being rush and follow the trend. That's really important, I think, as a layer one protocol. So this is how we view Polkadot. It's maybe Polkadot had very good time in 2020, right? But during the last 1 year or two, it's relatively hard because it doesn't grow as fast as the other layer one protocol. But this is okay. So as long as we believe in the ecosystem in the long term, we still think Polkadot have a chance to be pretty popular during the next bull run. So that's my idea and my thoughts. Thanks.